Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support in this channel. I don't take it for granted.
The crime of this man is just being truthful, because people do not want these things to be known. That is a problem. People have a problem that I'm a truthful man. The people of Western Kenya has now known today what their leader signed with President William Ruto. It is upon them to demand their share as per this agreement. I did not sign this agreement. I will read the people who signed. But because present, and I'm a truthful man, I fight for the people of Western Kenya. Power sharing agreement between Kenya Kwanza and PAR of Amason Kingi. I want to give two examples. Yeah? In accord with Article 8 of the agreement, PAR would be allocated the position of the Speaker of the Senate. He negotiated for himself. Let's be truthful. You brought this motion, we'll discuss. The people of Kenya must know the truth, so that if Rigathi Gachagua is being crucified for being truthful, let the people of Kenya know why he is being crucified. How can Moses Wetangula say I should be impeached because of saying people to get their shares, when he is a signatory to a share agreement with the president on what will go to Western Kenya? And then they accuse me of tribalism. They did not say anything should go to Central or Mount Kenya. They talked about Western. When I say something for Mountain, I'm a tribalist. Kingi said, position of Speaker, you are mepewa. Article 9A of the Power Sharing Agreement, PAR would nominate the candidate for appointment of one principal secretary when Kenya Kwanza came to power. Amepewa. For Article 9B, the Power Sharing Agreement, Kenya Kwanza and PAR would agree on what share of national government positions, cabinet secretaries, principal secretaries, high commissioners, ambassadors, diplomatic and consular representatives, chairpersons, state corporations, etc., etc. Power sharing agreement, that is a word, so that nobody should ever again in this country ever accuse me of talking of shares. It is not me. It is my boss, President William Ruto, who appended his signature with other leaders that Kenya is like a company of shares. It is not me. And he signed the agreements. Sharing Kenya is here, it's being shared. True or false? True or false? They have shared Speaker, they have shared Senate, they have shared Deputy President, they have shared the President. That's what I've been saying. And then I'm being told that I'm dividing the country along ethnic lines. I did not append this signature. I'm just being truthful. That is my crime. People want these things to be hidden so that they pretend to be nationalistic and say Rigathi Gachagua is tribal. But the people who append these signatures are the ones who should explain why they were signing things for their regions only. Yet they say they are national leaders. Power sharing agreement between the Kenya Kwanza coalition on one part and the Communist Party, nini. So, Service Party, at least I saw Chama cha Kazi. They say the party leader should get something. Moses Kuria was given something. The Service Party of Mwangi Kiujuri got nothing. You know? So, unajua sasa, ile shida iko Kenya hii ni ukora. And people not being truthful. The agreements are here. Like in a Communist Party, they have been making noise. They signed an agreement.
You've listened to Rigathi's remarks. It is a kind of bombshell and a clear confirmation that Rigathi dares Ruto on his resignation, which even some of MPs are demanding Rigathi Gachagua to do so. Allow me to say this, that it is now William versus Rigathi fighting. And because Ruto is in power, is using that power to mistreat his second in command, that is Rigathi Gachagua, his friend. Rigathi, in that speech, Rigathi is speaking the truth. And Rigathi is confirming to us that Kenya Kwanza government is rotten and there's no need to trust the government anymore. Again, Rigathi is confirming to us that people have a problem. Indeed, there was a problem since they took over power from the hand of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. There was a problem, and this problem had never been solved. The same Rigathi is confirming to us that even if he talk about the government of shareholders, the person who signed this signature was none other than President himself. President Ruto is the one who came up with shareholders, and therefore he had to follow his boss' footsteps. So Rigathi is innocent, according to him. And he had asked for forgiveness, remember that? Today I've gone to an extent of exposing who came up with what we call shareholders. It is not him, it's Ruto himself. It's Ruto himself who demanded shares in this government. As much as Rigathi is like a dying horse, but he still dares President Ruto on his impeachment. This government should be dismantled and all of them should go home. There's no need for confession because they are behaving like kids who cannot solve problem. When I look at Rigathi, even though Rigathi is speaking the truth and confirming to the people of the whole country that Kenya Kwanza government to be dissolved. That is what Rigathi is confirming to us. But when I look at President Ruto, he is a man who is hiding behind Rigathi Gachagua and fighting him using MPs and the Senate. And what is the end result? End game result here, The result is Rigathi is going home after he have refused to resign, but Ruto is going to ensure that he used that force to impeach his friend, because Rigathi is creating a bombshell and now touching sensitive part in this government. We've seen even Wetangula having those 4 googles, pretending that he's not seeing well. He's being exposed as a man who loves himself and talking about the shareholders. So today, where I sit from, I'm happy by knowing that Ruto is the one who is having that spirit of shareholder, not Rigathi Gachagua. That is what the son of Madira have said. As I conclude, Rigathi will never resign unless Ruto impeach him using the MPs. But his eyes are still set at the Senate and also at the Supreme Court. That is where Rigathi is set from. Tomorrow is the day. Let's wait and see the outcome. As things are still boiling, Ruto's life seems to be in danger, as he might have that resignation letter to Rigathi Gachagua. Now Rigathi is the one mounting pressure on President Ruto. Hakujua anajichimbia kivyake. Hii vita ni tamu sana. Mimi nataka iendelee tu vizuri. Lakini wenye wamebaki wafanyie wananchi kazi. Kama Rigathi ashaimpichiwa, Ruto pia aende tu nyumbani. Ama waende wote. Kila mtu alete nguo yake ya kazi aache. Hivyo ndio watu hufanya. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you've never subscribed. Like this video, watch, share, and give us your opinion at the comment section below. Thank you and appreciate the effort of your job you are doing in this broadcast. Bye-bye, and let's meet on another political discussion. That is what Rigathi Gachagua had to say in his home at Karen. Bye-bye.